Let me show you how to use Excel's expand function without being handcuffed. I'm using 2021 PC version and I can't get an output. How do I solve this? How to incorporate HSTACK and expand the 9-row 3 columns into 9-row by 4 columns. Stay tuned. Brad Williams, Excel Prime, using HSTACK. Expand the 9-row by 3 column list left to a 9-row by 4 column list. A little wacky to say the least. I'm not sure how you're going to implement this in a practical terms. Here's our Lego block. We have automaker 2028, 2029. We have a bunch of cars. Hit F9. Stuff changes. Not a big deal. The goal here is to pretend that you're moving 2028, 2029 to the right. Or, put it in another way, you're going to squeeze a new column in between automaker and 2028. Define it however you want. In the end, this is the result. Fine. We have this data, but again, with all of the newer tools, we're just shifting. And the question is, what are you going to do with this? I don't have the answer, because you're going to have to copy paste this thing in order to make it inactive. Once you do that, then you're going to lose the integrity of this entire HSTACK. You're going to lose any formulas within your original data. I'm not here to question the functionality. I am here just to show you how to work this HSTACK deal. It's array driven. We have 2 arrays here, and this is what's critical in order to put this thing together. And I said this thing's a little quirky. Our first array is E5 to E13. The second is C5 to D13. We have to identify this blank column in order for HSTACK to do this, to pull this thing off. Array 1, E5 to E13, C5 to D13. Placed here in G5, what's it doing? It's just inserting one array ahead of the other. The logic is kind of screwy, but think of the format as we normally would input an HSTACK. Array 1 would be E5 to E13, blank. Then our second array is C5 to D5, piece of cake. Putting it together is kind of quirky. Here's our limited anatomy. Here is our no answer, G5, which is appropriate because we don't have any data here. Read the narrative. It's limited, but it's poignant. Go in here and mess around with this information. You know, my standard format, autos. People are familiar with various automakers. So you could just say this is inventory, or this is sales, or this is the number of employees. This is whatever number you want. The quirky thing here is I did not touch this 2027. It seems that Excel extrapolates this data and puts a number in there. As I said, this thing's a little quirky. Functionality, I don't know. But now you have a tool you can throw into your tool chest. One of those what if situations. What if? This is one of those what ifs. Brad Williams, Excel Prime. Adios. Mousetrap I'm talking about to use these tools is Excel and Microsoft are going to force us to use their 365 version. Now there's a free online version, but it's limited, so eventually you're going to end up having to pay Microsoft.